everybody, and welcome to the Brick Talk podcast with Spectrand, which is me, and Brick Film Productions.
Cool.
Okay, guys, so for this podcast, we're going to be talking about everything DC, Marvel related, and maybe some other things like Lego, Star Wars, I don't know. Let's just see what we come across as topics, and I hope you enjoy. So without further ado, let's get started.
Also, don't copyright us, Marvel. I'm talking to you. I know that Disney likes to copyright. I'm not going to be a victim.
Okay.
You can't copyright us on a stream. That's like trying to copyright us on a freaking ad. It's stupid.
Yeah. You heard it, Disney. Okay, so what do you want to talk about, Brick Film?
You want to talk about upcoming projects or something? Because I have like 50.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, let's just talk about right now DC and Marvel in the cinematic universe. Let's see, like, who does what good and who does, like, the pros and cons of each side. Just to start off.
I would say Marvel is probably doing their best right now in the MCU. Probably most likely because Tom Holland's like, oh yeah, I'm doing Spider-Man and I'm going to do it good.
Yeah. So, just based off my opinion, Marvel had a very good start with Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man, and they kind of built upon that. DC, not so much with the movies.
They started with Man of Steel and Superman snapping somebody's neck.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my opinion, that's not a good way to start off your cinematic universe.
Yeah, you need a nice, deep origin story, not a dark, I don't know, just reboot.
If you're going to do dark, then do Batman.
Yeah, Batman is supposed to be dark, not Superman. That's what kind of started DC in a troubling start.
Like, when you, like, the first thing that you see in a DC movie is like, oh my god, did Superman just snap Zod's neck?
I know.
Just imagine, like, a 5-year-old went to go see Man of Steel.
Yeah, that would just be disturbing.
It's like, Mommy, I hate Superman now.
Yeah. So that's kind of one of the big reasons why people kind of just didn't like DC from that very movie, Man of Steel, that started off their whole cinematic universe.
I think if you're going to start a cinematic universe, I think you should start with Batman, Wonder Woman, then work your way up to Superman.
Yeah, because Superman is a character. He's got a lot of adventures. He needs, like, you need time to build up to that. Though I think
you should probably, like, space out between, like, you should probably space out your movies between, like, a year. Like, the start of the year to the end of the year, then start of the year to the end of the year. You know how you're doing with Batman versus Superman. End of the year, then end of the year.
Yeah.
You know, space it out.
Well, at the moment, Marvel's just doing amazing with their brand new Spider-Man Homecoming coming out soon, which I'm super hyped because
yeah, and
who doesn't love Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, and you know what they did? They found out a way to make Wonder Woman horrible. You can't go see it unless you're a woman now, which I think is completely stupid.
Wait, seriously?
Yes. If you go to the movie theater from where I live, you can't go see it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Up here, everybody's allowed. Huh.
Yeah, I can go see it. I went to go see it already when the first day it came out. But I know a couple of people can't go see it. I'm not sure if I can't see it.
Well,
But I know in a couple of places, they won't let you see it if you're a guy. Unless you went to go see it on opening night.
yeah, I haven't seen the movie yet. I really want to, but I probably will. I remembered when I went to go see Batman v Superman opening night, I was finally thinking, yes, Batman vs. Superman. I've been waiting for this for so long. I walked out really disappointed. I really thought they were going to have a good fight scene, not like a talk. 2 minutes of fighting, talk.
I also was kind of disappointed in Captain America Civil War. Now, I know a lot of people are going to start screaming at me in the comments. Like, hey, that was a good movie. It was a good movie. But half of the 20, it's like 2 hours, 2 hours of the movie. At least 20 minutes in every scene was spent talking about legal business. Legal business.
I felt
War. You don't talk in a war. You fight and you get stabbed.
Yeah, I enjoyed the humor of it, but I didn't like they took a bunch of politics into it, and that's what I really disliked. Even though I really enjoyed the scenes where they actually got to fight.
Yeah. I like how Black Widow, she was like, you thought she was gonna, throw the thing at Steve and Barnes, but then she was like, she threw it at T'Challa. I kind of like that scene.
Yeah, that scene really, I was thinking, wait, why would Black Widow be on Tony Stark's team? Isn't she, Cap's friend? Doesn't she hate Tony or something?
Yeah, she was especially the dialogue in the trailer was like, so you're going to arrest me? And it's like, no, I'm not going to arrest you.
Yeah.
But they will. She didn't really seem like she was actually going to do anything. She just seemed like, hey, I'm going to help you.
I thought Wonder Woman was going to be that one person that's going to, stop them from fighting, but it was actually... yeah, they didn't really stop fighting.
They never stopped farting. They never stopped farting.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Okay, so moving on from DC and Marvel Cinematic Universe, let's just talk about... Let's just talk about... Yeah, there's nothing really else to talk. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
I haven't finished it.
Okay.
I watched the first probably hour and a half.
Cool. Let's see. Let's take a look back just on the beginning of
Wait, can I tell you something?
What?
This is one of the stupidest things ever. Somebody tried to sue Marvel because they thought that Guardians of the Galaxy should be rated R, and they paid for a PG-13 movie.
I don't think it was rated R. There was definitely a lot of swearing and stuff, but it wasn't rated R.
It's kind of like Transformers last night,
If it was rated R, there would be something about nudity or something about it, but it wasn't rated R. Deadpool is rated R, and we all know why that's. It's Deadpool. Deadpool will always be rated R, but no, Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was funny, in my opinion.
Yeah. Also, you have to think about your limits and stuff, because James Gunn is that type of director. I mean, he's a fun director.
Especially with Chris Pratt, and Chris Pratt's just hilarious, and that dry humor you get from Drax.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
They did with Drax in the movie where he's just acting oh yeah, the Aboleth definitely did something to him. But he is not that funny. He was just acting like Quill to me.
Yeah, I felt like he just had that great humor that was just dry. It's not funny, but it's just funny. You know what I mean?
He had that Batman humor.
Yeah. Anyways, just to take a look, I just want to... Let's just see... in the past couple of months, we've seen a bunch of trailers for new movies, such as The Last Jedi. Was there a new Justice League? I forget.
Yeah, there was 6 promotion ones. There was a Flash one.
Yeah, there are new Justice League. In fact, there are new Justice League Lego sets revealed. There was the Black Panther trailer, Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah.
Inhumans was...
There were some clips from Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
He's seen a lot of stuff, but the thing that we're most hyped about is freaking Last Jedi.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most hyped about in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah. The one thing I'm kind of not just happy with is Star Wars with the Han Solo film. Like, there's not much information revealed about it, but I feel like the actor they brought,
I never knew they brought a new actor for Han Solo.
Yeah, because it's like a origin, I guess, story about Han Solo, but they brought in a new actor. In fact, the new actor needs training because he's not good enough for Han Solo.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they should have just brought in like Chris Pratt or somebody. I can't believe if they.
So let me get this straight. They hired a guy who can't do the part, but he probably looks like Harrison Ford. But probably for that sole reason, they hired him. But he can't play the part for Han Solo in the movie that's literally about to come out next December.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. I was thinking of they could have brought in different actors, I don't know, Chris Pratt. I don't know if Chris Pratt would be good for the role, but I think it would be good. As a young Han Solo, I kind of would see Chris Pratt.
I would see Chris Pratt too. The only thing is he's too tall.
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
He's a freaking man Sasquatch. He's a freaking man Squatch.
That's the only problem.
And also, he looks too old.
But I'm really excited of Ron Howard directing the new Star Wars movie, the new Han Solo movie.
He's directing it?
Yeah, Ron Howard.
I don't know anything. You can just tell I don't know anything about the Han Solo movie.
Yeah, there were not many things revealed except actors and stuff. And one thing I think was revealed, maybe, I don't know, it was a rumor on Instagram, but the new Obi-Wan Solo film that will be coming after Episode 9.
I think that's probably going to be horrible.
No, yeah, it's going to be rated R. I don't know if it's true.
Oh, that's just going to be horrible.
Yeah, I'm not sure Star Wars is adult.
That is not it's supposed to be, you know what Star Wars is? They said this. George Lucas said this himself. He said that it's a kids film for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Kids film for grown-ups. It is not a teenager's film like Deadpool.
Yeah,
Plus,
Star Wars is meant to be kid-friendly. It's like a family classic movie.
It's literally like the best family. Didn't it get an Oscar or something for best family movie or something?
No, the New Hope got an Oscar for best picture, but it's a family movie. If you think about it, it's a classic.
It's a classic. The original Star Wars movies weren't even rated PG-13.
They were rated PG, yeah.
Exactly.
The only one that was rated PG-13, I think Revenge of the Sith and something. I think the only two have been a Rogue One and Episode 7 because of violence. But that's because of this day and age.
The only reason it's rated PG-13 is because of the lightsabers and the guns.
Yeah, basically violence.
It's a completely cool film that you can go watch with your kids. Plus, what is rated R in Han Solo? Wait, no, not Han Solo. If Han Solo's not rated R, then Obi-Wan Kenobi has to do some pretty bad stuff to be rated R.
Well, it was just a rumor. We don't know. I just saw it on Instagram, Obi-Wan Kenobi movie will be rated R.
Dang it, I better stop my TV before it starts playing music. No, don't copyright me. No.
Okay, so just moving on from that, what would you like as a solo film? What character would you like to see as an origin story for Star Wars or Marvel or DC?
A lot of people are probably going to be like, they already did this. They already did this origin story. And we've already seen this before. I'm going to say Luke Skywalker. Now, before you say anything, give me a second. I'd like to see Luke Skywalker while he was still growing up. Not in the beginning, not at the end when he was starting to become a Jedi. I want to see him clean in the middle.
When he was...
When he's on Tatooine, he has all his friends, he has everybody, just living a normal life.
Like when he was a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah, there would probably be a bunch of adventures he's been on. In my opinion, I'd like to see a Boba Fett, or well, not Boba Fett. No, not him. What's that guy's name? I'm like completely forgetting. It's on the tip of my tongue. Darth Sidious. A Darth Sidious origin story.
Oh, that would be nice.
Because like we know Darth Sidious, he's a great. He's like the evil.
Oh, I just thought of something. What about Finn or Poe Dameron?
Yeah, Poe's actually a good idea, but we don't know. They'd have to wait till probably episode 9 because Poe we haven't learned that much about him.
Yeah,
But an origin story would really help to like understand where he's coming from and why he's a rebel.
Yeah, the theory is that he attached the Force, and that's why he's better. Because if you watch closely in the movie, if you look, he took a plane out. He took one of the TIE fighters out. 2 TIE fighters crashed into another TIE fighter, and that crashed into another TIE fighter and fell straight into the ocean. That's more TIE fighters taken down than ever before seen in a Star Wars movie in one shot.
My theory was that Poe Dameron is probably Luke's son. I don't think it's gonna be Rey. I think it's gonna be Poe, because Poe just. Well,
if you don't want spoilers now, then you probably just don't tell me. For Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know, but Poe.
They made a public announcement about Rey and her parents.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I have to look into that. Well, for what I know is that Poe doesn't look like Luke, but it just seems like there's a connection between them.
You want to know what I want to know? I want to know whose freaking gravestone he was looking at.
Yeah. I was thinking.
I want to know how Rey got those freaking Force powers. Because you looked at her, she went into that movie and she was like, I'm about to kick some Jedi butt. I mean, not Jedi.
First Order.
First Order what? Sorry, I got my Star Wars confused. I haven't touched up on Star Wars in a while. I think 5 months ago.
So anyways, for an origin story in Marvel, I would like to see maybe an origin story about Black Widow, because she's just this character who's like in depth. She has like a lot of background, and I'd just like to know about it. Like we've seen in Age of Ultron, like her ballet, her like dance place where she learned how to fight. Like just that origin story would really explain, and plus she's a great character.
Plus how Clint and her, they know what they're gonna do. Like every time, like if you go watch a brick film or something where like Black Widow does something like completely out of character, Clint will automatically just realize that that's not her. He's like,
yeah, they're good friends, and I would just like to see that, like maybe a Black Widow and Hawkeye origin story. But
I think the only reason they haven't made like a movie or something about that is one, because they don't really know how to get that origin story right, and two, it's because the same way they did with Daredevil, they don't really know how to master that character and get all the aspects. But the thing is, they've done that in Avengers and stuff, and they made the character so interesting, and you just want to see that. But the thing is, they're like, we don't know how to make this movie, and we don't know if it's going to sell good, and we don't really want to make that chance right now.
yeah.
Because honestly, all the Marvel fans are going to be like, I don't think this movie's going to be good. But everybody else is going to be like, I'm going to go see that Black Widow movie.
Yeah, because she's just an amazing character. People have been waiting, and it would be nice to see what they could do, like in the future, like in future years. Like I know they have their hands full with Black Panther, Thor, Infinity War, and I'd just like to see what they can come up with. So, anyways, folks, thanks for listening to Brick Talk Podcast, and we'll hope to see you next time. So, peace out, guys.
Next Friday, bruh.